All right, Jarity athletes, today we are talking about the 5 phases of losing weight. Around month 3 it starts to get hard. Sticking to your habits is hard. You don't have the same motivation. Number 4 is the stage where most people stop. This is the f it phase, basically. Give me the ice cream, give me the beer. You're not feeling good about yourself. You've lost all the confidence. I want to get you from phase number 4 to phase number 5, which is accepting this whole thing is a lifestyle. I've gathered these 5 things together because I've noticed a lot of people who are trying to lose a significant amount of weight or start their weight loss journey. There's kind of this like cycle that people go through. I even went through it myself at the beginning when I was losing 70 pounds. There's kind of this like process that you go through. And the goal of this video is to talk about these 5 phases and then how you can break through some of the stages to ultimately just get the body you want and then ultimately create the lifestyle you want that's going to help you to maintain the physique that you get and feel good just in your day-to-day. Phase 1 is acceptance. So the acceptance of like, all right, dude, I ate so many burgers and so much ice cream. I'm so fat. I'm so lazy. I need to start going on a weight loss journey. The first phase is really the acceptance of like, okay, I need to make a change in my life. It's time to do it. I'm gonna get started. For some people, this is rock bottom. For others, this could just be like, I've been wanting to lose 20 pounds for a long time. What I'm trying to say is it's the first initial phase where you're like, okay, I want to start a weight loss journey. Let's do this. Phase number 2, you actually start taking action on the weight loss. So you get hyped, you probably, you watch some videos on YouTube, you get prepared, you're like, dude, I'm gonna get my like meals lined up. I went to the grocery store, I bought all the proper food that I'm gonna eat. No more frozen pizza, no more ice cream, new year, new me, let's get it. So you actually start taking action. Let's say you pick a program, you start doing it. Maybe you go on the Jarity app and you start doing one of our programs. You're hyped, you're prepared, it's the first week, you are actually taking action and it's making you feel good because, just a week ago you were like at your rock bottom. So now the train has left the station and you are on your weight loss journey. One thing that makes losing weight really, really difficult is if you're not eating properly. So be sure to get our free PDF, my super simple diet for staying really lean all year round. You just put your email in and you can download it. It's basically just a food list of everything I eat and the way that I think about food, because I'm at the point where I'm able to stay super lean year round, but I also like eat good food. I make good food on a daily basis. I never feel like I'm sacrificing in order to keep a lean physique and feel good. So check out that PDF. It's in the links right here, but it's also probably in the comments of this video. Now, number 3, this is pretty cool. For a lot of people, they hit rock bottom, then they go to phase 2, they start taking action, and then boom, number 3, they actually start seeing results because they are consistent. In this phase, you start to build a lot of confidence. You're like, okay, I'm actually losing weight. I'm seeing that I am capable of going through a transformation. Let's do this. But then we end up getting to phase number 4, which phase number 4 is really the main reason I made this video. So let's say you've been consistent for like a month, 2 months, and it's really easy. You're starting to see weight come off. Then around month 3, it starts to get hard. Sticking to your habits is hard. You don't have the same motivation. You're not as pumped on losing the weight because now you've made all these diet changes and lifestyle changes and you're like, man, I don't know how long I can keep this up. I don't know if it's worth it to keep going. Also at the same time, maybe you lost a bunch of weight the first month or 2, and now because you've lost some weight, the weight loss is starting to slow down. So basically, number 4 is the stage where most people stop and go back to number 1. They totally ruin all their results and they're like, all right, I guess weight loss isn't for me. I don't want to do this program anymore. I don't like this lifestyle. I don't like cutting out sugar. So fuck it. This is the fuck it phase, basically. You're just like, all right, dude, give me the ice cream, give me the beer. I don't really care about weight loss. Like, I tried, I made a good effort. And you're just like in this phase where you're not feeling good about yourself. You've lost all the confidence. And I want to get you from phase number 4 to phase number 5, which is the ultimately accepting that this whole thing is a lifestyle. And when I say lifestyle, that's like the cliche thing that a lot of people say. I just mean in the general sense of like creating a couple habits and stacking more and more habits over time that lead to the result of you having the physique you want and feeling really good. So number 5 is sort of the, back to square one, the acceptance of that this whole thing of losing weight is a lifestyle that you must treat as a lifestyle. And the thing that I recommend to go from phase 4 into phase 5 successfully, and then to be able to maintain the weight that you lose, start stacking habits one by one. The reason that you, in stage 1, phase 1, you probably decided to change the way you eat, start waking up early, start working out every day. Essentially, I see a lot of people who have like bad habits who try to replace all of those bad habits with good habits on day 1. And inevitably, that's why they don't end up sticking to their goals, because they've made such a big life shift that when they try to adhere to these principles, they're not used to it. It's too many things to do all at once. So my recommendation for this is in phase 5 is when you start to replace habits one by one. So if you're not eating well, you're not going to sleep on time, you're not drinking enough water, let's just start by improving your sleep. Just try to get more sleep every single night. Do that for a long time. Do that for a couple of weeks. Do it for a couple months. Then once you feel like, okay, I have this habit down, my sleep has improved, now let's focus a little bit more on the water and exercise and so on. The reason I was able to lose 70 pounds and keep it off wasn't because I just did an overnight switch on all the habits that I was doing to stay at my heavy weight. I started slowly incorporating habits in until, you know, to be honest, it's really easy for me to maintain a lean physique and to feel good on a daily basis, because these habits over time just have added up to this lifestyle where I still allow myself the freedom to have fun and do what I want. But these habits are just a part of my everyday life, and they don't seem as hard as when I started, if that makes sense. I'm curious to hear from you guys. Which one of these phases, you can comment below, do you resonate with the most? Because, or maybe this isn't your experience. Maybe you have a different experience with losing weight, and I would also be interested in hearing that. Because I feel like after working with people and making YouTube videos and seeing the comments, and just like, I mean, my whole life for the past 10 years has been helping people lose weight with jump rope. And I've noticed these phases come up a lot. So would be very interested to see what you guys struggle with. And yeah, tell me what phase you're currently in. And also let me know about the goal that you want to get to. As always, appreciate you guys being here, and we'll see you on the next video.